Good morning, the world. So, I thought while I'm in traffic, I will share with you my thoughts. I was thinking about relationship and why either women and men, they don't know their role in a relationship. And you would say, what do you mean we don't know our role in relationship? Of course you don't, because if you argue over, for example, if a man argues with his wife over what color to paint the walls, where to go on holiday, or over little petty things around the house, of course you don't know your role. Because if you would know your role as a male, you would never argue over these things. You would know your non-negotiables, and you would know, and she would know, because you would tell her from the very beginning when you met her. That means you agree on the shore rather than taking her into the sea and then trying to demand something that she didn't know what she getting into. So therefore, if you would know your non-negotiables and areas where you are flexible and where you're not flexible, it would never happen this. Because the same woman has great power, influence over a man, over her man, when she's in her feminine mode. If she really knows how to behave, and especially when her man already described his non-negotiables and his areas where he's flexible and where he's not flexible, what he will do for her and what maybe he will not do for her. She has a clear picture what she's getting into. Now all of you, look at the divorce rate. The simple as that. You're trying to, I'm not saying 100%, because we don't have 100% divorce rate, but very high, over 80%, including people who married and people who live just together as partners, because this classified in UK also as married in a way, sort of you have the same rights. So why you don't want to learn? Why you don't want to understand yourself? Because if a woman, for example, takes a leader's role in a relationship, it will affect the boy that you're bringing up. If a father is not a role model, if he is not a male, alpha male, if he's not a strong man, like in character, in behavior, he's fair, he's right, he's nice, he's kind, but also he's firm, the boy will be molded as well, weak, and it will affect his character as he grows up, and obviously he will be easily influenced from the outside when his character should be built in the house. That he would not follow like a sheep others that are doing wrong things, but he would have his own opinion and would be able to withstand any opposition. And that's a job of the parents in the house. The father has to really set this, teach them and guide them and make them into strong human beings, that they would be able to really go about in this world and do what they want rather than what the world suggests what they should be doing. So yeah, I think is people at large ignorant. They live in ignorance. They think we're gonna have 50-50. Every time you have 50-50, what is happening? Obviously you always argue. When a man in his role, arguments will never happen, for very simple reasons. Because he already, before he steps into relationship, he explains how it goes, and he gives warnings and everything, that you're gonna cross these lines. I warn you once, twice, 3 times, and it's over. If you're not gonna step back, if you're not realign yourself, I'm not gonna live in a relationship. The same for a woman. If she's doing what she's supposed to do, what she said she will do, and a man goes out of line, she will say to him, because she has self-love and self-respect, she says, I'm not gonna live in that type of relationship. No chance that I would live. Therefore, if this can't be adjusted, altered your behavior the way it was from the beginning. Although mine continues the same. I care about you, love you, do whatever I'm supposed to do, never argue with you, always kind, always helpful to you. I'm not gonna tolerate getting less what I'm giving to you. And we agreed from the beginning. That doesn't mean that you're disrespecting him. That means you're just saying, I will not tolerate this, what is happening right now. And that's the moment the person starts slipping. What means slipping? Means like when starts misbehaving. That's something you don't want or never happened before. Maybe raised voice, maybe not helpful, maybe getting lazy or whatever. You just straight away talk and say, yeah, we have to go back. If it's not, I'm not gonna stay for a year or 2 or 5 years giving a chance and hoping that these relationships will go better. They tend never to go better. They tend never to go better. That's why if you're letting to slip relationship slowly, it will slip faster as time goes. And sooner or later you will divorce. Or because you will be sick living in dead relationships, so you obviously separate, because you will say, I have no feelings anymore left for you. You just killed my feelings. Yeah, you're allowed to kill your feelings, but if you would, from the very beginning, from the very moment when a person misbehaved and didn't realign himself or herself, and you straight away confront and say, this has to stop right here, because we agreed that we will not continue in the relationship, either of us, if we'll start misbehaving. That's why it's so important knowing, agreeing before you're getting into a relationship, understanding your roles, what your role as a man, what your role as a woman, because it's not the same roles. Man is a leading role, woman is more or less is a helping, is a friend, as a companion role, not a leader's role. So it's differently how she treats a man and how a man behaves in the house. And that's why people don't understand that, and it's a shame. People educated, I've seen men like a mopeds. Women tell them what to do. They like a dogs that being slapped on a head or on a like, you know, on their ass for misbehaving, and they just put their ears like that and they just hide because they already been beaten up. So they scared. That's why men become scared when woman takes male role in the relationship, shouts at them and disrespect them, don't make love with them, not helpful, lazy. Make up for yourself. Why do you live in a relationship like that? Why do you need that? I don't get it. I think you're just stupid. That's all it is. That's why I'm talking to the guys now who are single. Those who are watching me and you're thinking, I would like the relationship, but I don't want to live like many people live, like cat and dog, or dead relationship, no love, no respect, and just do when they feel like. I want responsible relationship. That's why you must prepare. You must know who you are and the rest of it. Because if you are well prepared, you at least have a tools in your hands to deal with situation. If you don't know who you are and you just get through the motions like happy days, happy clappy children, and then problem starts arising, then one of you starts misbehaving and you don't scratching your head how to deal with that. That's why it's important to prepare before you go in relationship. Watch my other videos. In almost every video I talk about the value system. It's crucial, and because people seems like ignoring that, it shows to me that they don't understand the importance of that being in your role where you're supposed to be in a relationship. Because if you are not, that's why you have arguments. That's why you have like falling out and like living like cat and dog. So my suggestion to you, watch my other videos, and if you still don't understand, comment in the comments below what particular you want to understand, and I will create a video explain more further. Have a good day.